Nicole Nafziger from 90 Day Fiance's disgusting antics on the show and her Instagram are asking for her to be canceled. Nicole began her reality TV journey with Season 4 in 2016. Nicole was a single mom to a 2-year-old daughter named May. Nicole had met fitness enthusiast Azan Tefau aka Hassan Marouni on a dating app. Azan had slid into Nicole's DMs, and the 22-year-old Nicole fell head over heels for him. However, Azan did not reciprocate her love. Nicole and Azan split after 5 years of being together, during which they'd called off their wedding 3 times. Nicole didn't confirm her split with Azan for the longest time. She was reportedly trying to make things work even after Azan's K-1 visa was denied. Nicole was not to be trusted because of her behavior on the show and online. Nicole was rumored to have been the one operating Azan's Instagram profile, which was based in America. Happily ever after. Season 4 was the last season Nicole and Azan starred in. She suggested she quit the franchise because she was tired of drama. But Nicole has been stirring up trouble on the internet with her desperate antics. Nicole's death announcement is shocking. Is 90 Day Fiancé star Nicole dead? There have been many instances where 90 Day Fiancé star Nicole has made innocent followers believe that she died. Since 2020, Nicole has been involved with a company that shares some of the most bizarre posts on her Instagram feed and stories, along with some links that link to completely unrelated articles. Most of the time, these posts allude to Nicole's death and use stills from the show with black and white filters which add to their grave tone. Nicole's followers rush to Google to see whether the cast member has died. Some assume that Nicole has been hacked and that someone has been trying to use her official verified profile to spread misinformation without her knowing. However, Nicole herself has admitted in the past that she willingly allows for the posts to be shared via her IG. In October 2020, Nicole revealed she works for a company that posts articles so she can get paid per so many clicks. And that is the truth. Nicole shamelessly told a fan, "I mean, we all need bread, right? I just get mine from a different place than yours," and has continued posting clickbait. 7 Nicole's fake pregnancy scams for clicks were just embarrassing. Nicole even shares fake sonograms on Instagram. It had all started with Nicole posting selfies with Azan only captioned #RIP to make it look like Azan had died. She added links to articles about celebrities who had recently passed away to generate traffic to a scammy website. The purpose of clickbait articles is to create curiosity among readers with sensational language and false promises to make them click on links. Nicole earned every time a heartbroken fan thought Azan had passed away and clicked the link to find out details about his death. Nicole soon started posting fraudulent sonogram images with her name on them. She captioned such posts, "I am so excited to finally say," with a pregnant woman emoji and a heart. Obviously, the article link she added had nothing to do with Nicole being pregnant again. It was usually an article talking about Nicole's split with Azan, and Nicole would disable her comments so that she could avoid getting negative messages from angered fans. The clickbait posts also get deleted from Nicole's Instagram feed after 24 hours as if they'd never existed. Nicole has also stooped even lower, sometimes by claiming she was pregnant with twins. Nicole must really love making fans hate her by posting funny news items about herself. 6 Nicole missed obvious red flags in her relationship with Azan. Azan never liked Nicole. Nicole might be cunning when it comes to her social media usage, but in her relationship, she was the gullible one, blind to the red flags Azan was waving in her face. It is believed that Nicole had catfished Azan when they were in their long-distance relationship by showing him her sister's photos. It was why Azan had not liked her when they met in person. Azan told Nicole he was only 55% attracted to her. He asked her to lose weight by body shaming her and told her she was a little bit big. Azan was hardly affectionate towards Nicole. He thought she was lazy. He was probably only with her for her money and because she was American. Azan, who was unemployed, asked Nicole to give him money to open a store in Morocco. Nicole had used their wedding money to fund the makeup shop. She gave him $6,000, but the shop never existed. There were rumors that Azan was married to his cousin and had 3 kids, and Nicole was aware of that. Azan allegedly had girlfriends and was in relationships with women from other countries such as Russia, Korea, Japan, and England. 5. Nicole left her little girl to go to Morocco. Nicole was a terrible mom to her daughter. Nicole was slammed for leaving her daughter behind when she first went to meet Azan in Morocco. She chose a man she didn't know over her toddler who needed her more. May was in Florida while Nicole was traveling multiple times to the African country to be with Azan, who didn't even respect her. In 2020, Nicole flew to spend time with Azan amid the COVID-19 travel bans. Instead of coming back to her daughter, Nicole chose to stay in Morocco for months. Nicole lashed out at her IG followers, telling them May was in the care of her mother. However, Nicole was taking advantage of her mom's niceness. She was separated from her daughter by choice. She valued having Azan in her life more than she did looking after her child. Nicole had missed most of May's growing years because of her failing relationship. Moreover, when she took May with her to Morocco, she made May call Azan her daddy. While in Morocco, she left May with Azan's aunt, which came across as very unsafe and unwise on Nicole's part as a mom. 4. Nicole didn't respect Azan's culture and religion. Nicole knew nothing about Islam. Nicole had zero respect for Azan's culture, nor did she try to understand it. She didn't bother learning the language of the country she planned on living in. She didn't attempt to learn basic words like hello and thank you when she went to meet her future mother-in-law for the first time. Not showing PDA to Nicole was something Azan was doing out of respect for his religion. Nicole was ignorant about it. She yelled and spoke loudly during arguments that took place in his aunt's house. Nicole also shoved Azan, showing signs of alleged domestic abuse towards him. Nicole also didn't wear the appropriate clothes in the conservative country. She didn't respect the country's laws and regulations. She didn't care that there were laws against an unmarried couple sharing a room together. She reportedly said she didn't know that Morocco was in Africa. Nicole wasn't going to Azan's native country as a tourist. She was going to marry the man and was often arguing about how different Morocco was from the US. 3. Nicole worked for possible pyramid scheme LuLaRoe. The clickbait company isn't Nicole's first controversial employer. In 2018, Nicole was making headlines for reportedly working for a fraudulent company. According to InTouch, she was an employee of the clothing company LuLaRoe, which has been accused of running an illegal pyramid scheme selling leggings. The multi-level marketing company has been involved in several scandals since 2016, and Nicole willingly chose to get involved with them. Perhaps Nicole has an affinity for all things scammy, such as the clickbait company and her ex-partner. Moreover, some consultants working for the company said that working with retailers felt like working in a cult to them. Nicole had joined the company according to her social media updates. She had posted about it on her Instagram, revealing that she had started posting some of her #LuLaRoe at discounted prices. Nicole hosted a 3-day live clothing auction online where she offered leggings, dresses, and blouses from the brand, while asking fans to make bids starting at $5. The ones who purchased from Nicole's auction were also promised an autographed picture of her and May, according to SoapDirt, who also reported that fans were not happy with the quality of Nicole's LuLaRoe merchandise. 2. Nicole said she was unfaithful to Azan in the early days. Nicole had cheated on Azan multiple times. Although there were rumors that Azan was actively cheating on Nicole, she had also been unfaithful to him. Nicole herself had admitted to having cheated on Azan before they had met in person in Morocco. Nicole told Azan about it, and he decided to forgive her. However, Nicole cheated on Azan again after she returned to the US. She had slipped off her engagement ring while going for a night out. She had taken it off so she could spend some time with a male friend. Nicole didn't need to do it considering the man was just a friend. What Nicole revealed didn't sound too convincing, and not like the relationship between her and the man was of friendship. Nicole told Azan that she had not been intimate with her friend, and yet again, Azan was able to forgive her. Both Nicole and Azan were in the relationship for their personal gains, and perhaps these cheating scandals didn't really matter to them. 1. Nicole used her daughter May to get attention. Nicole posted disgusting clickbait about her daughter May. Nicole didn't stop using her daughter to gain sympathy after her 90-day fiancé stint ended. She has always posted about May on social media, but in April 2024, Nicole shared a gut-wrenching post about May as a part of her clickbait program. Nicole's daughter is currently aged 9 or 10 and goes to school. She's old enough to understand what her mother posts on social media using her name. Nicole had posted a photo of May when she was much younger and captioned the post, "Pray for May," with hearts and praying hand emojis. 90 Day Fiancé Update reposted the post by Nicole to shame the 90 Day Fiancé celeb. They accused her of using her daughter for sick clicks. The blogger confirmed that the link Nicole wanted fans to click had nothing to do with May. It was linked to a 2020 article about Nicole and Azan, with no information about anything happening to May for her to be needing prayers. Nicole had stopped to the lowest of lows when she shared this particular scammy link.